Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Geek Done Right, the show where I talk about whatever it is I feel like. I'm Chris. Thanks for coming to geek out with me. First of all, guys, I am super floored. I am blown away, seriously. Especially with, I had no idea when I made the TV deals video that it would get that big. I had no idea. I just like sharing these Black Friday deals. I'm floored. And then so many of you have subscribed. So many of you want to watch what I make, and that means the world to me. I'm really happy. I'm really excited. And I'm also pretty excited about some of the deals I get to share with you today. Today, I'm going to be talking about some of those laptop deals that are coming down the pipeline for Black Friday. I'm not going to be going over all the laptop deals. There's so many deals, y'all. So many deals. I'll try and link a few extra ones that I don't necessarily mention. But really, honestly, there's just far too many to mention. It would turn into a really excruciatingly long video for you guys. So if you find a really good deal, please post the link in the comment section down below and list what that deal is, because I would really like to know it, and also so would the other people too. Let's help each other out. This is the season for caring, and sharing is caring, right? Before I jump into it, just letting you all know, this is gonna be store by store. I'm not gonna do any categories or anything like that. It's just gonna be easiest for me to be able to get through the material, and also I'll be able to talk about some of these deals for you guys. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So Walmart, there's not a whole lot of laptop deals over at Walmart. This is really honestly for the student, in my opinion. These deals right here, $249 for an Intel Pentium. It's not a core system Intel chip. This is just their Pentium series. It's on one of their lower grade processors. I would almost put it on within the same vein as a Celeron. So that's something to be aware of. But if you're wanting to do school and you don't have a whole lot of money, this is a 15.6-inch screen. It's not bad. It's not too bad of a deal at all to get this particular laptop. Plus also 500 gigs of storage. I mean, you can't hate on that. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned of is the 4 gigs of RAM. I would do the research and see if I could upgrade that RAM to at least 8 gigs. For me personally, I like the Windows experience a little bit better when it at least has 8 gigs or more. So just be aware of that. If you're getting this laptop, do your due diligence and check and see if there's expandable storage. Sometimes they put these laptops with a single DIMM slot, and which kind of annoys me. But sometimes they do leave a second slot for upgrading, and check and see what the max is for that. But not too bad for schoolers. This is actually a pretty good deal. I mean, I know a lot of people will be like, boo, hiss, AMD A12 processor. Boo. Well, okay, it's not an incredible processor. It's not a core processor, but I would at least say it's on par with the Pentium. So that's something, in my opinion, that makes it not too bad a deal. A terabyte of storage, 8 gigs of RAM. It's an HP touchscreen, but look at this. It also includes the backpack, the laptop, mouse, and it comes in blue. I mean, come on. It comes in blue, y'all. I'm being stupid. But yeah, I mean, Touchscreen, 15.6 inches. I mean, this will be good for this for the student in your life to be able to have the backpack, have the mouse, and an overall touchscreen. Once again, both of these are going to be really good for school, so I think you'll be fine either way. Will it play AAA games? Probably not. You'd be lucky if you even got like high frame rates in Minecraft on that. All right, so here's a couple of Chromebooks. I don't have a whole lot of experience when it comes to Chromebooks, to be honest with you. But I know some people that have had them and they've loved them, especially if all you're gonna do is surf the web, maybe do a little bit of word processing and stuff, using the Google Docs system. These aren't too bad. They also have touch on both of them. Yeah, I mean, the Samsung one is nice, so is the HP one. Those are pretty good. All right, next up are a few doorbusters from Best Buy. Our good friends at Best Buy selling some good stuff. I mean, I know you're eyeing that Samsung Chromebook. See, this is another Chromebook. Samsung, yeah, not bad. If you're in the market for a Chromebook, that'd be great. If you get one, let me know, and let me know about your experience. I'd be interested in hearing that. What I really want to draw your eye to, this, in my opinion, is a pretty good deal, especially if you're wanting to do a little more processing stuff. It's not going to be like too intensive. You're probably not going to be editing your YouTube videos on this thing. This has an Intel Core i5 with 8 gigs of RAM and a 2 terabyte hard drive. I think your overall computing experience is going to be a little bit nicer when you're dealing with a Core i5 as opposed to a Pentium or an A12. So for $360, not too bad. You're getting a savings of $170. It doesn't say that this is in store only, but I would imagine that you would be able to get this online. Going to their actual computers and tablets section. All right, so these Lenovo Yogas for $600. I mean, yeah, you're getting a savings of $230. They have some pretty decent specs. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So it has an Intel Core i5 with 8 gigs of RAM and a 256 gig solid state drive. That is going to give you some good performance and speed as you're trying to load things, and it's going to make your laptop real zippy. And yes, I did just say zippy. The cool thing about the Lenovo Yoga, I mean, I thought that the hinges on these things were going to be pretty flimsy, but no, they're a pretty solid hinge. And I like the fact that you can do different modes with it, like the A-frame modes where you can just get that A-frame and watch whatever you're watching. It's a touch screen interface, and you can navigate it like a tablet. You can even fold it completely flat, if I remember correctly. The only suggestion that I would have on that front is try and find some sort of cover to cover that keyboard and trackpad. You're probably going to be setting it on some stuff, or maybe your kid dumped a drink right as you're setting your thing down. That way it doesn't get anything sticky or nasty. It just keeps it nice and pristine. These are actually going to be more expensive, but I mean, the specs are nice on there. I mean, this one even has an Intel Core i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive. The Spectre 2-in-1, 13.3 inch, Intel Core i7, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig solid state drive. This thing's gonna scream as far as what you're trying to do. I like the fact that it comes with the pen, the HP 14 inch. It's a Intel Core i3. Okay, so a Core i3 is definitely going to be better than a Pentium, better than an A12. However, in my opinion, you're going to enjoy your computing experience a little bit more with an i5 as opposed to an i3. i3s aren't bad. Like, I'm not going to completely hate on an i3. Now, a lot of people sleep on the office stores because they think that all it is office supplies. But if you're in school, if you're looking for a decent laptop or things like that, the deals here are actually quite good. $329.99. I mean, this has an Intel Core i3 processor, but it's a 17.3-inch screen. I will say be careful with this because it could end up being a little unwieldy trying to haul around a 17.3-inch laptop. My recommendation is actually this one over here for just a little bit more. You're going to get a Core i5, which is going to, in my opinion, give you a better computing experience. It has 8 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive. So essentially the same specs, but you're going to be going down to like a 14-inch screen. I mean, 3.3 inches. It's still a decent size display, so yeah. This one is actually a pretty decent deal for $500. Has an Intel Core i7, 12 gigs of RAM with 1 terabyte hard drive. That's pretty good. Some more deals over at Staples. The Lenovo IdeaPad, 4 gigs of RAM from a 500 gig hard drive. Once again, with the ones that come with 4 gigs of RAM, double check and see if you can do an upgrade. It's really not hard to upgrade the RAM, to find the DIMM slots to be able to do an upgrade. I would check to see if it can be upgraded to 8 gigs. Generally, I would say that most modern ones could be upgraded to at least 8 gigs of RAM. You trust me, if you get this and you upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM, you will thank me. You will, trust me on that. For $360, Core i3 processor, 8 gigs of RAM with 128 gig SSD, but this is a little bit better in my opinion. 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig SSD with an Intel Core i5. See, they've got so many PCs. A Dell Core i3 for $400 with 8 gigs of RAM and a 2 terabyte hard drive. That's a decent amount of storage, y'all. That's a decent amount of storage. $419 for a Core i5 with 8 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive. $470. You're gonna be getting the IdeaPad with the Core i5 and 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig SSD storage. The SSD storage, I mean, to get that in 256 gig, awesome. You're gonna enjoy the speed that you get from that as opposed to a regular spinning disk drive. Oftentimes what they put in laptops is a 5400 RPM, which your transfer speeds are not gonna be great with that. Dell has their 2-in-1s with the Core i3, 8 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive. I mean, a lot of these are the 2-in-1s, pretty much about the same specs. So just take a look. So over to Office Depot, they have some pretty decent ones. $449, Intel Core i7, a 15.6-inch laptop, 8 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive. Generally, you can also upgrade these even to 16 gigs. So I would do my research on that and see if it is possible to upgrade. If it is, I personally think it's worth it to do the upgrade. For $450, those are some pretty decent specs for $450. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this is actually the 8th generation, which I believe is Coffee Lake. So this is the newest of the new. This is an in-store only thing, but I haven't really known Office Depot to have long lines outside of it. I don't know. If I'm wrong, sorry. I apologize. But $350 for a Coffee Lake Intel Core i5 processor with 8 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Mind you, most of these are for like business people and students and people that are not real power users when it comes to computers. Keep that in mind when you're looking at these deals. I'm going to be posting the links to these down in the description down below. This has been a pretty lengthy video already, as you can probably tell. But I did want to kind of show you one place, and I'm going to link this down below as well. For those of you that are looking for gaming laptops are definitely going to be more expensive. But this is a good place to start. Newegg has some great deals, and you can even get the Newegg deals right now. They're going to be ending it on Saturday, so you'll be able to get these deals from now until Saturday. This is a lot of deals. Well, that's going to wrap things up for this episode of Geek Done Right. Hey, so what deals have you seen for laptops? Please leave the link as well as the description in the comment section down below. Let's talk about these. And I really enjoy having conversations with you guys. And please make sure to smash that like button. It helps me a lot. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop new episodes. Just be ready for more episodes from Geek Done Right. Until next time, y'all take it easy. Peace.